This is the 2020 Toyota Camry Hybrid, one of the many staple models that Toyota have run with for many, many years. It's a car that I fear is being overlooked by the SUV craze, but yet still has many advantages, especially when it comes to fuel economy. As you can see, it's a four-door sedan that has quite nice looks, drives very well, and is exceptionally quiet. This is all due to Toyota's hybrid technology focus, creating better fuel economy for our current climate of reducing fossil fuels and increasing energy efficiency.
You know, the hybrids have been around for a while, so it's not exactly brand new technology. However, I really have noticed the difference in the sound of this car and how quiet it is, especially when you've got it in eco mode, which means there's virtually no noise. Hello, engine. Now I can see from the dial on my left hand side that I'm actually ranging in the eco mode, which means it's actually only using the battery. And I can also see on my dash here, I've got it on the home screen, it shows me exactly when the engine is actually working and when it's only running off battery. It also shows me when the battery is harvesting energy from the wheels and the engine.
Toyota's hybrid systems are more relevant for the Australian economy than many think. Here in Australia, we consume so many kilometres driving over this vast land of ours, you might not see a petrol station for hundreds of kilometres. Not only that, Australia is still not yet equipped to handle electric vehicles over significantly long distances, and don't get me started on how long it takes to charge them. That's where hybrids come in. What I really like about hybrid systems is you don't have to plug it in to recharge. Okay, you still have to refuel, but much less often. The Camry has a combined fuel consumption of just 4.2 litres per 100 kilometres, which for a family car is very good economy. But it's not just about the engine and the exterior looks, it's all about how it makes you feel inside while driving.
The interior of this car, I actually quite like it. It's not often that I'd like the layout of a curved, ergonomical, environmental look of the interior of a car, but I think this one has actually been laid out very nicely.
The cars we drive today say a lot about us. Toyota's styling has had a nice upgrade to the previous model, and to be honest, it was a much needed improvement. The cabin has a strong, unique styling that you don't find in any other Toyota models, and it flows quite well. It has very easy to use climate control functions. 3 driving modes that consist of Eco, Normal and Sport. A significantly large digital display in between the speedo and engine mode dial that presents the driver with many different information options. And even wireless phone charging options in the higher spec models.
The seats of this car, well, the Ascent Sport, it's not top of the range, so we haven't got the leather seats in this car. However, I do have to say that these seats are very, very comfortable for a family sedan.
In typical Toyota style, the seats are designed for ultimate passenger and driver comfort. Along with ample legroom, Camry still delivers in space.
Boot space in this car, well, all I can say is it's vast. Toyotas have always been well renowned, especially the Camrys, for a sedan to actually have big boot space. 524 litre boot space. Not bad. Toyota have really stepped up their game in the last couple of years, and it's really nice to see. One thing that I've definitely noticed is the feeling of steering. Now, once upon a time, a few years ago, the steering of Toyotas was horrendously floaty, but now you can actually feel the road a bit more, which is really, really nice. It really is a nice driving experience. I like everything to do with this car, with where the driver's seat is positioned, the driving height, the option, the steering wheel comes back a lot and pushes in quite far down into the dash. Yeah. This is a really, really easy car to get in and out of. And I've driven other sedans that are virtually this size, and for some reason, There's something about it. There's something about a Toyota Camry that it's just easy. It's just an easy car to drive, easy car to get in and out of, and it's just a pleasure. I think Toyota have done a really good job. They've really geared themselves towards what people are looking for in a car. And in this particular type of car, they're looking for easy. Everything needs to be easy. Everything needs to be, you know, just at that right point where no one is going to get frustrated with the interior navigation system. No one's going to get frustrated with actually operating everything. There's not too many buttons on the dash here. The air conditioning system is simple and easy to use. Everything laid out on the steering wheel is just simple and easy to use. And I think that they've got the actual aesthetics of the steering wheel right, because at the end of the day, when you're functioning a steering wheel, it is with your thumbs really most of the time. And everything seems to be just nicely laid out and in an order that's just makes sense. Okay, let's engage. We're sitting at a set of traffic lights right now. Going to merge on freeway. We're going to engage sport mode. So everything's lit up red on the dash. When I say everything, one line. And we'll see what we can do. Let's see what this engine is capable of. We've got a 4-cylinder 2.5 litre hybrid engine here. So technically speaking, instant power is generated from the battery, which is brill. I mean, it's not a V6 and it's not a V8, but the battery itself just lends itself to some great torque, just off the bat, straight away, boom, done. Yeah, you can have fun with a 2.5 litre 4-cylinder engine. Might not be as fun as a Toyota 86 or a Supra, but hey. So let's wrap this up, shall we? Toyota have done a very good job with the current Toyota Camry, and basically with the amount of money that Toyota consumers save on petrol every year, it is going to be vastly beneficial to actually start getting into eco or hybrid friendly cars. So at the end of the day, Toyota is on the right track, and I highly recommend checking this type of car out. My top 3 things about Camry: the fact that it's a hybrid, fuel consumption is probably top. Ease of use, functionality of all the interior electronics, the navigation system, setting up your phone, Apple CarPlay as well. Everything I think is very, very simple about this car. And third of all, it's nice and quiet. And for a saloon car like this, that's nice. It really is the people's car.